So هغه مې نوټ کړل چې نه دي کنیکټ وسه پورې لکه چې زما غږ درځي
اوس تاسو غږ زه اورم.
ها
دا کسه شهیدان شو تلفات مو وکړ.
جاوید خو جاوید خو جاین شو
چینج شو.
دا ریکارډ بعد ریسټارټ کوم چې ها سٹارټ ده
بس کولای هم شي.
زه سٹارټ به موږ مخکې لاړ شو چې کې ټایم ډېر خرابېږي چې بندېږي را بندېږي موږ خپل دغه مخکې الریډي اس ریکارډ او ریکارډ دا رسم شته ده.
صحیح ده. زه
So we were talking about the overall aim of the syllabus, and the first thing you must know about is knowledge. It means the examiner will examine topic at a knowledge level, and we have already discussed in the intellectual levels in the previous lecture, and I will also discuss it today also about the intellectual levels. So knowledge mean that examiner will test your concept and your calculation skills. So mean your focus at the knowledge level will be about concept. You must know about the basic definition, explanation of the topic. Now, knowledge about what? Knowledge about the accounting principles. So the knowledge must be about your accounting principles. So the common principles we have the going concern, we must know about accrual basis, cash basis, we must know about materiality, we must know about the double entry system, we must know about the definition of asset, liability, equity. So these are the accounting principles and concepts. And then second thing you must know about, that is about the financial accounting. And financial accounting as a process, mean from where this process is starting, how it is moving on, and when it is going to be complete. So we will also discuss this financial accounting process today. And third thing you must know about in the financial accounting is the double entry system. So as you know, we already know about double entry system. We have 5 elements: asset, expense have a debit nature, equity, liability, and income has a credit nature. So for each and every item we are recording, we must record those items according to the double entry system in the financial accounting. So double entry should also be clear to you in the financial accounting. And the fifth thing that examiner will test in the financial accounting is the preparation of financial statements. So financial statements preparation should be clear to you. And last thing, examiner will also test about the analysis of the financial statements. So these are the 5 areas that examiner is going to test in the financial accounting paper. First one, accounting principles. Second one, financial accounting as a hello.
Vale.
So question ko na laray.
Na.
आवाज राजी चा आवाज बंद राजी ना पेगम जे
هغه د بختیار आवाज دی.
کامګار.
हाँ. So third thing, double entry system, preparation of financial statement, and last one, analysis of financial statement. So the main purpose of this topic, overall aim of syllabus, is what? That each topic which we are going to study in the upcoming chapters, each topic must be linked with this objective. For example, if you are studying the chapter number 1, in chapter number 1 we will talk about the qualitative characteristics of financial statement. So now that topic is belong to the preparation of financial statement. Then we are going to study about the users of financial statement. So those users belong to the accounting principles part, it may belong to the analysis part, may belong to the preparation of financial statement part. And for example, we move on to the source documents that will come in the accounting principles, or it may be part of your financial accounting process. So if you look to each and every topic we are going to cover in the upcoming chapters, that topic must be linked with any one of these 5 area of the objective of financial statement. Is it clear or not? Objective.
Yeah, clear.
So mean every topic we are studying, it must be fit in any one of these 5 elements. Now, next thing we are going to cover, it is about the main capabilities. Next thing we are covering is about main capabilities. This topic means that after the completion of financial accounting paper, after the completion of financial accounting paper, which skills are going to develop in you? Mean what are the skills that will be developed after the completion of the financial accounting paper? So first one, that is about context and purpose of financial reporting. So when you study the financial accounting paper, you will know about what is financial reporting and how to prepare financial report. For example, how to prepare financial statement, how to prepare income statement, how to prepare balance sheet, prepare statement of cash flow, how to prepare statement of changes in equity. So first thing you will develop will be the financial reporting. Second thing, you will know about the qualitative characteristics. It means that when you are preparing the financial report, which feature must be present in your
Statement or report.
which feature will present must present in your financial report. Third thing, after the completion of financial accounting paper, you will know about the double entry system, how to record different financial transaction in the books of account using a double entry system. And then you will also know about how to record different transaction and even it. Now what is the difference between C and D? C is about the double entry system, D is about practically recording different items using a double entry system. For example, you know about the double entry that we have a debit and credit, asset and expense is a debit, equity, liability and income is a credit. Now we have an inventory. Now inventory is coming in which category? It is coming in the asset. And now how to record inventory using the double entry system, we will discuss it in detail. Then you have a non-current asset, you have an intangible asset, you have a loans, you have a bonds, you will have a equity, you will have a dividend payment, you will have a accruals, prepayments, you have a different items which you are going to record in your books of account using the double entry system. So after the completion of the paper, you will know about how to record those items. Are you listening me or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next
Yes,
one,
yes.
E. Now this one is about, so before we move to the preparation of financial statement, we have to move through a process. We will start from the collection of data through source document, then we are going to record in the daily books, or you can say the general journal or other day books. Then you will move to the ledger account, and then you will prepare the trial balance. So in the financial accounting paper, you will also know how to prepare the trial balance. And you will have a 3 steps in the preparation of trial balance. You will have a trial balance, then you will have a adjusting entries, then you will have a adjusted trial balance. So that is the adjusted trial balance through which you are preparing the financial statement. How to prepare adjusted trial balance, you will also study that thing, and after the completion of paper you will know about how to prepare the adjusted trial balance. Then you will come to the preparation of financial statement, and you will also develop a skill to prepare basic consolidated financial statement. Now, basic consolidated financial statement mean that we are going to prepare the income statement and balance sheet, the consolidated one. The cash flow we are not going to cover in the financial accounting paper. That will be studied in the advanced paper, that is the financial reporting paper F7. And the last one, we will come to
Okay.
the analysis. So when you prepare the financial statements, as we have studied in the previous lectures also, that the financial statements are prepared by the management provided to the users for their decision making. Now different user will analyze the financial statement according to their needs and they will make their decisions. So different analysis we will perform on the financial statement at the end of the financial accounting paper. So these are the 8 skills. These are the 8 skills which you are going to develop through the financial accounting paper. First one, you will know about the financial reporting, how to prepare the financial reports, mean what is the difference between financial reports and other reports. Then you will come to the features of the financial reports. Then you will study about double entry system. Then you will study about recording or accounting different items, mean inventory, non-current asset, intangible assets, liability, provisions, taxes, accruals, prepayment, all of them we have a different item which we are going to record in the books of account. So that will also be developed in the financial accounting. And then you will come to the trial balance, preparation of financial statement, consolidation, and last one, analysis of the financial statement. So it means that whole financial accounting paper F3 is about these 8 skills. So if examiner is testing, examiner may test these 8 skills in the exam. Anyone have a problem in any one of these 8 skills? It's a brief overview. We will discuss them in detail. So मुश्किल होने लग रही थी पूरे.
ना यार मोहम्मद इनवाइट क्यों करो?
यार मोहम्मद को इनवाइट हो. यार मोहम्मद इनवाइट करो ना दरागले. सबर जो गरम चे. आवाज सही नहीं दर दी. सादा हम बन की आवाज बन की. हेलो कामगार आवाज
इंटरनेट तस्वीर ضعيف است
इंटरनेट लग के कमजोर है आवाज बन कीगी
पटो तो दो पखे
सबर चैट के वसर
زما مولا اینترنت خیلی اینترنت کانکشن is not is
نه بیدار صدای تو بسیار صاف میاد.
हाँ
موبایل تو خوب صاف است و بیاد صدای صاف میشنوی اگر بر ممکن تو خراب میشه.
Now this one is the detailed syllabus of the F3. The first one, context and purpose of financial reporting. We will talk about scope and purpose of financial statement, users, elements of financial report, regulatory framework, duty and responsibility of those charged with governance. So you have to look at by yourself the detailed syllabus, which topic we are going to cover in the financial accounting. Now I'm moving to the topic that is more important. That is the intellectual levels, which we have already discussed. I'm going to quickly revise that portion.
موبایل چارج دیگه اوس ګوره چې نشته استاد زنګ راغلی و الته انویټیشن درته لیږي قبول یې کنه اکسپټ یې کړه ها پاسورډ غواړي پاسورډ به درکړم نو ګوره پاسورډ خو همیشه اخلي
میسج کې ورته بختیاره میسج کې ورته چې
موبایل مې وې ها
نتا ترو کنه
زه ورته مو ولیکه درته میسج کې خو راختنی زد غټ جی وړوکه ډبلیو غټ ای وړوکه ای کنه در پس اخره کې ټی وړوکه تي او اول دبليو ويت د ويت اخره کې A زائد جي د اخره کې ويت د دبليو اي تي
So
یو واره کچیر جیمیل کې سره فرند شي بیا کانټاکټ لیست کې نشي بیا دغه پاسورډ نه پړي او به انویټیشن چې ته اکسپټ کړه ها زړه غړ دغه جي او کړه جي اپسټ دوغه بیا ورپسې ای دا ا بي سي ډي ای او بیا ټي ټي ټیبل او ورګه خیر دا له کو بیا کو نقص له خیره
okay. So we were talking about intellectual levels. So what do you mean by intellectual level? Intellectual level means the study levels. Each topic in the ACCA, in any paper, it will have a specific level. So when you are studying for a topic, it must be according to that level. So we have a 3 level in the ACCA.
okay
So the first one we have a knowledge level. So if you look in the starting of the objective of the financial accounting, or we say overall aim of the syllabus, when we were talking about that thing, they have mentioned that we have to develop the knowledge. It means that financial accounting is the knowledge level paper. Have you seen there? Look, I'm going to there to show it to you that what do you mean by this thing. This thing, look, they have mentioned here to develop the knowledge. So it means that F3 is the knowledge level paper, means the first level in the ACCA. In a knowledge level paper, which skills you have to work on? You have to work on the concept of a topic, and you will also have to work on the some calculation skills. Mean it's a simple addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, average, percentage. So a basic calculation skill. They will not test the high tech, or you can say the complex formulas in the F3 level. So it will be a simple 5-6 mathematics skills: addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, these things. So second level in the ACCA, or you can say second intellectual level, that is the skill level. So if a topic have a skill level, so you have to develop the concept of that topic. You have to work on the calculation skills. You have to work on the explanation plus application. Now this explanation will also be part of the application. So the important thing will be the application. So I mean, these are the factor on which you are going to work in the skill level. The concept of a topic must be clear to you. You must know about how to calculate different things, and application. You must know about how to apply the accounting principles, how to apply the accounting treatment or accounting principle on a given scenario. So if a topic is level 2, or you can say skill level, examiner will do what? They will give a scenario to you in the exam, and you have to identify the problem from that scenario, and you have to apply a relevant knowledge, a relevant area of the topic on the scenario, and solve the problem that has been given in the scenario. For example, they will give, I'm giving the one example in the skill level. For example, in a question, they are providing a data to you that we have a non-current asset purchase on 1st January 2017. Cost is 10,000. Useful life is 5 years. Find the depreciation. Now, if you look, this thing is what? Find depreciation. This is the application. What you are doing, you are applying the knowledge on the given scenario, or they will provide the data to you. They will ask from you, find the revaluation surplus. We will discuss this topic in detail in the upcoming chapter. So important area in the skill level is this thing, application.
Okay.
Application is an important area. Application means applying the learned knowledge on the given scenario. Third thing, or you can say the third level in the ACCA, that is the professional level.
وبخي عظیم خان استاد یو دفعه بیا د تکرار کړه د اپلیکیشن څه شی و؟
Application is about applying the knowledge on a given scenario. For example, you
Applying.
are studying about how to prepare income statement. So you are studying that first of all we start from the revenue, then we will deduct cost of sale, then we'll find the gross profit, then we will come to the other expenses and other income, and at the end we will find about net profit. Now this is the knowledge you have learned. Now examiner will give a scenario to you that we have a revenue that much, cost of sale that much, operative expense that much with the some adjustments, and you have to find the net profit. Now what you are doing, you are applying your knowledge on the given scenario and finding the net profit. Clear or not?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So next one, professional level. In a professional level, examiner will test your calculation. Examiner will test your concept, calculation, application, reporting, and valuation. So these are the 5 factors that will be tested in the professional level. Now if you look to each level, if you are advancing to the next level, it including the factor of the previous level also. For example, look in the knowledge level, we have a 2 things, concept and calculation. Again, same thing is coming in the skill level, calculation and concept. And new thing is coming, application. Now in the advanced level, professional level, all 3 things from the previous level, concept, calculation, application, with the further two new factor, reporting and evaluation. Clear? So now from the name it is clear, professional. It means when you reach the professional level, you should be seen as a professional accountant. Mean the answer you are providing to the examiner should not be at a basic level. Your writing skills should be look like that you are looking like a professional accountant. For example, examiner is asking from me that I will give the example of doctor. For example, someone is going to the doctor for a medical doctor for a prescription, and medical doctor is telling that person that you should go to the home and you should take some herbs and take it, you will become okay. Now if you look from the wording, the doctor is not looking like a doctor. Doctor will have to give a prescription, they have to write some drugs to you, they may conduct some tests. After that they will give a prescription to you. So that time it will become a professional doctor. So same as in the accounting. If you want to be a professional accountant, examiner is testing that thing through your reporting skills. They will give the scenario to you with some problem for which you have to give some solution, or there may be a scenario for which you have to make some recommendation or suggestions. So when you are writing your problems solution, when you are writing your recommendation through reporting, the examiner will find out whether you are looking a professional accountant or not. Are you getting or not?
No.
No.
So now کامګر ته د غولېګم ریکوست ولېګم دا چې هغه
خو په دې ریپورټینګ کې بخش کې لږ به هغه کوم اپلیکیشن باندې خو پوښتنه چې بیا سناریو باندې یو اپلیکیشن اپلای کې په ریپورټینګ بخش خو هم دا د سټیټمنټونو جوړه هم دا دي کنه
نه زه څنګه تر راځم کنه. Now in a reporting, so reporting, how examiner will test your professional skills. So in exam, for example, they will ask from you that provide the answer the email, or they may ask from you like that, answer the requirement given in the email of the manager. So they will create a scenario to you. They will have a detail given to you with the requirement, and in a requirement they will write this thing: email to the finance director, email to the manager, email to the shareholder, or they may write something like that, write the letter to the mentioned parties, or they may ask, write a memo. Clear? And there will also be some wording that will be mentioned in the requirement, like describe. They may mention like evaluate. They mention like explain. They may write like give recommendations. They may enter. So these are the different wordings which have a specific meaning in the professional accountancy: describe, evaluate, explain, recommend. Clear? So
Clear.
now look, the first thing, email. So for example, there is a question, in a question the requirement has been mentioned that send email to the finance manager and and describe the audit process. For example, this is the requirement. Now look how examiner will test your reporting skill. So first thing, how you are writing your email. For example, you don't have any subject, you don't have any introduction, no body, no conclusion. Clear? So it means the professional skill is not in your answer. You may know, you may have a good knowledge of the topic, but how you are presenting it, that is not in a professional manner. So mean you must know about how to email, you must know about how to write letter, you must know about how to send a memo to someone. And these words also have its own meaning. Describe. Now what do you mean by describe? Describe mean in the accountancy word. In accountancy word, what do you mean by describe? Mean arguments for and against. Arguments for and against. For example, you have a scenario clear given to you. You should not only mentioning the positive thing. What are the positive thing? What are the negative thing? Clear? Both should be given in your answer. So if describe word is coming in the topic, it mean like that. Evaluate. Evaluate mean critically assessing the situation. So you are appraising, or assessing the situation. That means evaluate. Explain, make the idea clear, or so make the idea clear mean what? For example, if the examiner is asking from you, describe, explain the asset. Clear? So mean you have to explain the asset. What is asset? Give different example types of asset. So that mean explain. Recommendation mean you are giving the suggestion
Solution.
to the suggestions. So these mean the recommendation. If you look, so when you are answering the professional level question, clear, examiner will clearly test this reporting skills. In a reporting, in a requirement, you will have a different wording. So when you are answering the question, you have to look to the word that what examiner have asked in the question. For example, describe, evaluate, explain, recommend. So these wording should be considered also how you are presenting it, whether it is in the form of email, whether it is a letter, or whether it is the memo. Memo means a brief overview of something. Memorandum, you can say like that. Clear or not reporting? चाहता हूँ कि मुश्किल नश्ता था.
No.
Huh. So next one, we have a last one, that is evaluation. If you look, the word evaluation is, I have also given it here, evaluate. Now, what is evaluation? So most of the advanced level paper, examiner will test this evaluation. Evaluation is, I have clearly mentioned, critically appraising or assessing the situation. Critically appraising or assessing the situation and making recommendations or conclusions. So, so as I told, most of the topic in the professional level, they will test this thing, evaluation. Clear? So what is evaluation? Evaluation mean appraising or assessing. Mean you are critically looking to the scenario. Clear? And you are assessing it. You are finding the impact of the different item on the performance, position, or depend on the scenario they have given to you, and then you are making your recommendations that what which factor is affecting the organization, how, and what the management should do so that they can control the situation. And at the end you should also make some conclusion about your discussion, that what should be the summary of this whole discussion. So that thing called evaluation. So mean, again I'm coming to the intellectual level. So intellectual level means the study level. So it means that when you are starting a topic, first of all, this thing should be clear to you that what is the level of the topic. So it means you have to set your study level, how you are going to study for the topic and which are the factors that you are going to consider during the study phase. So we have a 3 level: knowledge level, skill level, and professional level. So our F3 financial accounting, it is about the first level, that is the knowledge level. And in the knowledge level we have to cover 2 things: concept and calculation.
Calculation.
Clear? So it doesn't mean the whole 100% paper of the F3 is about
Concept and calculation.
not about the knowledge. So F3 is not 100% knowledge level. It will also have some
Skill.
topics with the skills, with the skill level requirements. Professional will not be in the F3. So 80% will be the knowledge level, 20 to 30% will be around like that. It will be about the skill level. Professional level topic is not in the F3. It means you have to focus on these 3 things: concept, calculations, skills, and application. Yeah. So from this topic, it become clear to you now that when you are starting this topic, first thing you have to go to the syllabus, look to the topic, and in front of the topic they will mention something in a bracket 1, 2, 3, or they may mention like K, like the starting alphabet of the word K. They may mention S or may P.
S.
Clear? So it means that if in a bracket it has been mentioned 1 or it mentioned K, it means the topic is knowledge level. If it is mentioned S or 2, it means the topic is skill level. If it is mentioned 3 or P, means the topic is professional level. So it means you have to study for the topic according to the level that has been mentioned in the bracket, and I'm going to show it to you also here. This is the syllabus of the F3. I'm going to the detailed syllabus now, where you can find it. Now look, this is the detailed syllabus of the F3. Now the first topic, this is the first skill which you have to develop: the scope and purpose of financial statement for external reporting. This is the first skill you are developing, and the first topic in this skill is define financial reporting. What does it mean by recording, analyzing, and summarizing financial data? And if you look in the bracket, they have mentioned this thing. Okay. So it means the level of this topic is K, it's the knowledge level. Mean you have to only work on the concept, and if calculation is applicable in this topic, you have to work on the calculation also. But here calculation is not applicable. Why it is not applicable? Because they are only talking about definition. So definition is the statement form. Means you must know only about the concept. There is no calculation here. Then if you look here, identify
Yeah.
and define types of business entity. Now if you look again here, types of business entity, the level is K. And it's also descriptive topic, mean it will be in the description form. There's no numerical calculation in it. So it means again we'll only work on the concept. Then difference between sole trader partnership limited topic level is K. And I'm also going to show the S level here also to you. Now look this one. Understand and apply the accounting equation. And if you look in the bracket, they have mentioned the S. It means the topic level is skill level, and examiner is going to test what application here. Application mean what? Applying your knowledge on a given scenario. So what is accounting equation? Asset is equal to equity plus liability. It means that if your asset is changing, it will change because of the equity. It may change because of the liability. Clear? So they may give different transaction to you and ask from you that find the accounting equation situation at the end of all these transactions. So what you will do, you will apply the knowledge of the accounting equation on the given transaction and you will find the solution for it. So we'll discuss these things in detail in the letter. So I mean these three things should be clear to you, that the intellectual level, knowledge level, skill level, and professional level. So if you have a problem in the study level, you don't know how I'm going to study for a topic. For example, if I remove this S from here, it is not specified. It is not specified, only this statement given to you. So it will become difficult for you that how I'm going to study for it, which area I should cover. So it means that the study level is giving a direction to you that how to study for the topic. Clear or not?
Clear.
Anyone have a problem here?
No, it's clear.
No.
Okay.
What's happened?
Should we stop or should we move on?
I think it's enough.
So it will be enough for today. In the next class, we will start about the financial accounting, the definition, and we move on.
Yeah.
If you have any question, you can ask. Kasa question lare puktana kawala shay.
सिर्फ एप्लीकेशन करा तो ऐसा ना हो माँ नो सिर्फ द एप्लीकेशन मुबारक है बस ये हो स्केल शो कॉन्सेप्ट शो का ना कॉन्सेप्ट हो مثلا एप्लीकेशन था वेल का ना कि प्लस एप्लीकेशन
आगे तरह
द एप्लीकेशन
हाँ. Now look, skill level. So in a skill level, examiner is testing concept, calculation skills, and application. So the last thing that is part of the skill level is about the application. What is application? Application means that examiner will give a scenario to you. What you have to do, you have to apply your learned knowledge on the given scenario and solve the question or provide your answer to the examiner. So for example, you are finding a question may come like that we have a non-current asset, cost is 10,000, useful life is 5 years, residual value is 1,000, and we are using the straight line method of depreciation. Find the depreciation for 2019. Now this is a scenario which I have created for you. Now what you have to do in application, what you are doing, you are applying the knowledge of about a depreciation, how to calculate a depreciation, and then you are finding a depreciation for 2019. Another thing, we have accounting standard, which will some of them we will cover in the F3 also. So for example, examiner is giving you scenario about the revaluation of non-current asset. You have asset purchase in 2010, now it is 2020. Clear? The cost of the asset in 2010 was 1 million. Now the value of the asset, market value, is now 3 million. Clear? Now how to revalue this asset? Clear? So you have a standard for it, accounting standard IS 16, that provide guidance to you how to revalue your non-current asset. So examiner will give a scenario regarding the revaluation and you are applying the IS 16 knowledge on the given scenario. So application mean here that you are applying your learned knowledge on the given scenario.
Now it's clear. Thank you. Now it's clear now.
Okay. Anyone have any question? बिल्कुल क्वेश्चन होने लग रही.
ډیره زیاته مننه تشکر عظیم خان استاد.
So okay, thank you today. So we are closing it down.
یار محمد نشته کنه 15 په نه کول یار ما چیرې دی
یار محمد نه پیغام له
ورک دی
ولاړو.
ورک دی.
So okay, I'm closing it down the meeting. So next class we will start on Monday. So on Monday we will talk about the financial accounting.
اوکې هغه سټاف عظیم خان او د احمدي هغه واخله ایمیل ادرس واخله چې هغه ما
صحیح هغه ځاخلم. So stop.
دا ریکارډ خو کی کنه عظیم خان
او ریکارډ څه سیف کوم مې تاسو پرووایډ کولای شم.
ډېر ښه
او خیر اوسه دا